Yo, what up? It's me, Princess Bunny Love. So, I can't really begin to describe for you exactly what it feels like to claim the court in Christ's name. That is a court of law here in Canada. I cannot really begin to describe for you what it feels like. However, I will endeavor to share the experience with you in terms the best that I can. Cheers. Cheers to your life, to your birth and your rebirth. Cheers to the earth, the rebirth of the earth. Sweet earth, where roses grow. See, there's roses on the cup and roses in the cup. I'm drinking rose tea. I love rose tea, it's my favorite. I get petals and rose buds at Earth's Aromatique on 72 Avenue and 109 Street. It's inside of the Optimum Health. They have a pink, neon pink sign right on 109 Street. Anyways, I hope everyone is well. And again, the reason I'm making this vlog is because I wish to make an attempt at telling you what it's like to walk into a court of law here in Canada and claim that shit in Christ's name. And claim back my life. And come back to life. Allow Christ to bring me back to life in a court of law, which is essentially that which attempts to taketh my life away. So, yeah, that's what it boils down to, you know, the will to live. The will to live will drive you to do crazy things for your freedom, but you'll be singing songs forever about it, and it'll be bliss, because you will have freedom. There's nothing better than freedom. Mwah! To freedom. So, essentially, I live for that which gives me life. I live for that which gives me life, and I give praise to that which gives me life. That miracle thing that gives me life. That is the reason I'm here, and that I'm conscious. There is a consciousness, an intelligence, a supreme conscious intelligence in the universe. Or intelligent consciousness, whatever you want to call it. You can't really talk about it. It's beyond terms. It's ineffable. But we try, you know. Anyway, I'm eating chocolate cake too. Gotta love chocolate cake. So, let me just tell you. Jesus is grand. And if you can make room in your heart and in your consciousness for the idea of Jesus, that he did exist, and that there is an archetype for supreme being, for supreme man, for superior man, that he is a character on this earth who has embodied the superior man archetype, a child in God, a pure person, or non-person. It's really hard to talk these days because all these fine lines between English, what we normally speak as English, and legalese. You know, the persona thing, person. A person could mean so many things in the law. You'd be disturbed. But how many terms mean how many things and the implications. For example, a person is, I said before it was a mask, persona. It can be a corporation as well. And that's a big, a big, something that we gotta look at, because that's being used as well to manipulate us. We are being conditioned to believe that we are a corporation. When we say we are a person, it can be interpreted, misinterpreted by the law, by those, legal agents, or agents for the law. They often, most often, pretty much 100% of the time, are judging or interpreting your terms from their own angle, from legalese perspective. They expect you to know legalese. And if you don't know legalese, ignorance of the law is really no excuse, is how they put it. You've all heard this. Ignorance of the law is no excuse. So if you say, yes, I'm a person, and I'm so-and-so, whoever's on your driver's license, you're in trouble, because anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. Watch what you say. You have the right to remain silent. You have the right to remain silent, because anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. Ignorance of the law is no excuse. So, to walk into a courtroom, how can I describe it? It's bliss to to walk in and claim the court in Christ's name is, it's scary. Don't get me wrong, it's frightening. But when you do it, the profundity of that freedom, I cannot describe to you how profound it is to be so free that you will walk in, you have the gall to walk in, to have that, if you can get your courage to that level. One heart. If you can get it there, you don't even know what you can do. You will be flying high like a superhero. You will be like flying like an eagle. You'll be a superhero in that moment when you claim the court in Christ's name and you declare yourself as a living man or a living woman. You will absolutely be soaring. Take it from me, I can tell you right now, from my experience, you will be soaring high as an eagle, or Superman, or Superwoman, or whatever superhero you want to be. Because you have the right to name yourself however you want to name yourself. You have the right to have infinite aliases. Because guess what? You are a creative child from the Creator. The great Creator created you in the same image. And yes, you can claim that right. And you should. And anyway, God only knows how beautiful this feeling is. And I live for that, that which gives me life is my master. And I will only serve, you can only serve one master in the law. By law, you can only serve one master. You can choose. Is it going to be God or is it going to be the government? Is it going to be that which giveth life, or is it going to be that which taketh your life away? Because, again, I went into that courtroom and I claimed the court, and I allowed I allowed Christ's name, I allowed Christ to bring me back to life. And there is nothing more exhilarating than coming to life and saying, I am a live woman, and I'm not a piece of plastic or a piece of paper. That's not what I am. I am a live flesh and blood being, and beyond even flesh and blood. I am made from gold and diamonds, divine gold and divine diamonds. And I'm here to claim my right to be a child in God and live in the kingdom and queendom in heaven, where I am golden eternity. If you're ready. Absolutely. That's how it works. You just know when you're ready, you're ready. And if you got the faith, you got the faith. And there ain't nothing gonna stop you. And you will be flying like a superhero. You will be your own superhero. You will be a miracle worker. You will have worked a miracle. That's the truth of the matter. I worked a miracle that night. That morning. It was the best day of my life. Hands down. Hands down, best day of my life. Hands down. Best day. The day before the birth certificate, which bears the name Sharma Lori, that birth certificate turned 33 the next day. So, officially, this persona, has been in existence upon this earth for 33 years. And that was 33 years, this persona turned 33 the day after the victory. And 33 is a hugely important number. It's quite significant on many levels. Apparently, you've heard of the Freemasonic order. Apparently, their top level is 33, 33rd level. So that's one thing, because that's part of the order that's trying to establish its authority on Earth. And I think that basically, if the persona that was involved in this reached that level, in a sense, the number is there. It's something, because when you're matching that level with these people, we are dealing with these people who have these levels. It's hard to describe, and it's hard to talk about. I'm not saying I became a 33rd degree Mason, but maybe I was one in a past life. That's a real hippie thing to say, and a really Hindu thing to say. Well, Sikhs, I think, and Buddhists also believe in reincarnation. Even Jews, apparently, do believe in reincarnation. I've read that in a book by a rabbi. So, yeah, and there's evidence in the Bible that perhaps Jesus was specifically mentioning an event or somebody being reincarnated. He said somebody had come back as somebody. What was it? Oh, I can't remember now. Anyway, it's just profundity beyond terms. And yeah, so 33 is supposed to be some kind of master number. And then one of my minister friends, she also told me that 33 is apparently, I guess according to her upbringing and her faith, 33 years old. That's how old people are in heaven. That's how old you are in heaven, apparently, according to whatever strand of faith my minister friend got this from, my fellow minister friend. I thought that was profound, because really, when I claimed my sovereignty that day and claimed the court in Christ's name, I did go home to heaven. I was in heaven. That's the only way that I know that I accomplished this, because I knew that nothing could hurt me or harm me, or that I was already home. That I didn't need to be afraid of being lost, or where do I belong. I knew where I belonged, and I even claimed that. I even told before this particular